Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Liberty Dog 1776. Appreciate you checking in with me. I got the sun in the background, try to keep that out of your eyes. But today's Saturday, the 24th of October, 2020, and just want to give you an update. If you caught my last video, you know that I'm trying to come up with a way to go up against these mask mandate, since I was personally discriminated against, and I know many are in the same situation as I am. Even without the medical exemption, these mandates are illegal. They shouldn't be implemented the way they are. Now you can tell that they're stepping up the I guess I'll just go like this here, try to keep that sun out. Yep, so now you just hear non-stop. Numbers are surging. Hospitals are crowding. Just like they told us last time, and remember the videos from New York? Where people actually went down there. Many people went and filmed the hospitals where there were actually no lines. When the mainstream media was staging lines for their broadcasts. But that's a side point. Whether the numbers are surging or not, the mask mandate obviously isn't doing its job, right? So they're pushing the mask more than ever, and now numbers are surging anyway. So, and I'm not going to get into it, but I just want to check in with you and kind of let you know what there are a number of responses, which I really appreciate. Those people who did get in touch with me through Facebook and through the YouTube channel with some information and contacts. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to go about fighting this thing, but that's why I took some time off to think about things, and also my life is pretty chaotic, so it's tough to give this energy because it really drains you. Anybody who's been active or an activist or tried to fight for a cause knows how much energy it can take. So anyway, that's so I've been taking some time to try to sift through my thoughts and see how things are going. And planetary stuff's going on, and a buddy of mine who's into astrology, and you know who you are, he had some interesting things to point out that were going on astrologically. So it seemed like it was a good time to not make any decisions or anything. Tomas, come. Got my dog down here, but I'm out. And sometimes he's a good listener, sometimes he's not. Most of the time he's a good boy. Tomas, come. Let's go this way, bud. Yeah, he's a good listener. He'll listen when he wants to. He found something to lick. Come. All right. So I haven't making any decisions as to which way I'm going to go, but I have an idea of what I'm going to do. Had some good conversations with some people. Let's go this way, buddy. This way. Come. And I just also wanted to make some commentary with everything that's going on. I mean, today's the 24th of October. As with the information coming out with the Hunter Biden laptop and the emails, Joe pointing to Joe Biden's participation in criminal activity, basically. That was completely censored, right? The censorship is absolutely stepping up. I'm a small channel, so this is only going to be seen by a few dozen, maybe 100 plus people. So they probably don't care about my channel. I'm not really making too much splash. But for the people who are, they're completely being censored. All of the people that I follow, literally all the guys who I can still follow them on their own channels, on their own websites and things, because they set up servers and websites, most of them, and they're on other platforms. So they're not gone completely from the internet, but they were just in one day stricken from YouTube. All right, this way. Mas. And they were just banned, just outright taken off the platform. Let's go, bud. Tomas, come. So I had to make some commentary on that, because it's getting really scary to see how the mainstream media is absolutely a part of this now, and you see it. they have, and that's how desperate they are, that they have no other choice other than to outright censor, which, you know, completely shows their hand and shows you whose side they are on and what they're really doing with their fourth estate powers. They always like to say how they're so proud of being the gatekeepers for the people, and that they should be in charge of the information. And now we know what they're doing with it is completely biased, right? And everything is completely in the bag for the establishment. You know, even the rhinos, right? The Republicans, just because you have an R after your name doesn't mean that you're not part of the swamp. There's plenty of Republican swamp creatures who are, you know, anti-Trumpers and fighting up against this, what Trump is trying to do, completely resisting the truth. So, you know, I guess my thoughts today are, you know, as much as I am hesitant to take action and don't want to have to take action, and you know, I have to try to do something to have an effect, but I can't be the only one. Just like if you're seeing this on the Flew U Baker channel webpage on Facebook, you know, Vincent Delaney can't be the only one bringing lawsuits, suits against the states and towns and whatever. I mean, we all have to do something to make a stink to not go along with this, because as I began to talk about earlier, the mainstream media is just stepping up their attacks on information, and they're pushing their junk science and their propaganda, saying that more and more studies are coming out here and there saying that the masks are effective and that they can save hundreds of thousands of lives. You know, it's just all the same stuff, but they're on a rampage right now. They have no, on one end of the spectrum, it shows you that how desperate they are, that they're willing to push bad information and censor good information. And on the other hand, I guess it's good because it's showing people what's really going on. Anybody who's paying attention, anyway, it's really showing people what's really going on, and it's helping to wake people up. As long as those people take action and we actually resist and we stay together and we support one another in our efforts to restore, you know, liberty, or to preserve liberty, I should say. Hopefully we don't have to, you know, restoring is constant. You know, that's what the whole liberty movement's been about the last 20 years, you know, since whatever, the 9/11. There's been a big contingency of people who have really pushed for true liberty, like Ron Paul and his son and other libertarian types. So we all have to do it together in our own lives, but we get distracted. We get distracted by our lives. We're busy. You know, we all work hard for our money, and we put time into our families, and, you know, it's difficult, and we get drained of our energy. So then, you know, then you have nothing left to give the cause or other things that are important to you that we should. But I guess I'm just chiming in to let people know I'm here still trying to figure out what my next move is, and I hope you guys are doing the same, figuring out some plans, some actions to take, and groups to start doing. Hey, Tomas, come this way, bud. Tomas, come. Tomas, come. All right. He's anyway. So, but yeah, I hope you're taking some action on your own end. Please share with me what you're doing. Share with the group on the thread, on the YouTube channel, and on the Facebook page, Flew U Baker. And there's other ones out there. The No Mask Mandate group's good. There's a couple others. If you're on Facebook, look for the groups. And but make sure you're sharing the alternative links to the information that's out there. If you followed this channel, you could look at the lists of my videos and the people I subscribe to, and you go to their channels and they're all gone. Facebook completely took them down. So I hope that you're doing something to spread the truth today and the cause of liberty, and giving props to Lord Jesus Christ as well. Cannot forget our focus on, a lot of times we get distracted by these things too, and we forget really what it's about, and make sure we're staying loyal to His truth. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for checking in. Appreciate you listening, and till the next time, stay American.